So, dear friends, I am glad to welcome everyone. My name is Yaroslav Gordeev. I am the founder of the Pulse Ecosystem Project. This is an ecosystem in the prediction market, which is a new market. Today, you will learn a bit about this market and a bit about the opportunities. And as for me, 15 years in investments, 10 years in crypto. We were among the first to create artificial intelligence algorithms, robots, and let's say various gaming solutions. So a lot of experience, a solid background. And today we would like to talk about a new market, the prediction market. What is it? It is an opportunity that comes around once every 10 to 15 years. And we want you to take advantage of it because it might just change your life. If you have ever made good money, you can multiply it by 10 here. Remember Bitcoin? Remember the opportunities when the stock market first began? Remember the Forex market? People made the biggest money in the first 5 years. We have been here since 2024 in the prediction market. We are partners with Polymarket. And so I want you to first listen and verify the information I share and not just take my word for it. First, we will look at history. It is very important. This history is tied to the Polymarket itself. What is it? Let me explain it simply. Once upon a time, a market emerged, the so-called stock market, where people trade stocks. This market taught people how to trade stocks. And in the first 5 years of the stock market, people made the most money. Why? Because the market was inefficient, meaning the biggest money is made in the first 5 years of a young market. After that, the Forex market emerged, right? And in the first 5 years, people were taught to trade currency pairs. And that is where people made the most money. People were taught to trade currencies, ultimately, which gave currencies their value. Next, we got the crypto market, where people were taught to trade on the blockchain and use tokens. But who made the most money? Those who bought Bitcoin or Ethereum in the first 5 years. We are also among those people. We have been making money in the crypto market since 2015. But when a market is young, you don't know how to navigate it. And by the time you gain experience, the market transitions from a young market to a more efficient one, and all the opportunities slip away. And essentially, right before our eyes right now, another story is emerging. This is the prediction market. And the founder, let's say the co-founder of this market, is the Polymarket Exchange. This exchange, this trend will teach people to trade emotions and moods. We perfectly understand that we live in a world where some president posts on Twitter somewhere and wars break out. A news story is posted somewhere and everyone rushes to follow it. In a world where people are taught to leverage news and events. And most importantly, there's this saying, whoever controls the information controls the world. So this market provides an opportunity to earn for those who possess information. Therefore, this new trend, it will be much bigger than the cryptocurrency market. And we are currently, imagine as if in 2014 or 2015 in the cryptocurrency market. We got into this sector in 2024. We haven't been doing this since yesterday, so to speak, but for 2 years already, we have fully studied this market and believe it has the biggest potential for the next 5 years. So, drawing an analogy, the stock market emerged, and only 15 to 20 years later did the Forex market emerge. After the Forex market, only in 15 years did the Forex market emerge. How old is the crypto market today? 15 years. And after 15 years, the prediction market actually emerged. So if you're smart, you'll listen to me and learn this information and understand that the next such opportunity might emerge in 10 to 15 years. Yeah, so technologies emerge every week, but markets emerge once in 10 to 15 years. What do people do here? Very simple logic. On one hand, there are people who agree with their opinion, let's say, that there will be a crisis this year. On the other hand, there are people who disagree. This is not a casino. This is not betting. Here, people buy contracts on opinions. I mean, there used to be duels, right? When great poets would meet. Yeah, and shoot and kill each other. Then there were wars, or battles. Now people meet on the internet. And for their words to carry weight, they measure it with money. They buy contracts. They trade here. It's just like any exchange, completely decentralized. So this is an opportunity for everyone to express their opinion and vote for it with money. Who is the investor in this industry? For this industry, the investor is Peter Thiel, the company Palantir, a company that works with the Pentagon. It's the most important and most powerful in the world. Elon Musk and the PayPal Mafia. The PayPal Mafia. That's all the technocrats of America. Yeah, it's not a real mafia, it's just coal bet. Donald Trump, actually, the US president. Citadel, the largest hedge fund in America. Coinbase, and many more. Vitalik Buterin, and many more various large investors and billionaires. And any trend is started by people who have huge money. If they start this trend, it means they invest in it for a reason. You will see it. So this is an opportunity that will make a fortune in the next 3 to 5 years for the people who join. You need to understand there won't be a Bitcoin 2.0 here. Here, accordingly, it's a story about those who are very smart, intelligent, for those who build ecosystems around this market. So, friends, you need to understand that here they trade politics, sports, crypto, Iran, finance, geopolitics, tech culture, economics, quite a lot of different events. But how do you make sense of them? Here is a platform, the so-called Pulse Market. That is us. We have our own platform where people can also trade all sorts of different events. We are partners of Polymarket. Thus, we have our own trading terminal, but we don't accept finances. Our terminal actually is connected to Polymarket, and so if you won or lost something, you earned less or more. The money goes directly to Polymarket and returns back to us. But we provide a more convenient design, provide more opportunities, various analysis systems, the ability to analyze, trade, have your own profile, have active artificial intelligence systems. For traders, it is, let's say, a pro version of Polymarket. That's how I would call it, the pro level of Polymarket, right? At the same time, if you want to check, for example, our history, you can always go to one of our sections. Yeah, for example, we have a website where you can see our registration. It was completed back in 2024. You can take a look. We did it in 2024, not yesterday. In 2024, we registered actually in Poland. We have a VASP license. All licenses, documents you can download on our website. Take a look. Everything is open. Everything is transparent. So in 2024, we actually received this license for our operations. Next, the second company was opened in 2025 for the affiliate program with a license obtained in Panama. Yes, so this way we have 2 companies and we essentially spent a year and a half preparing for this market. You can also go to any registry, the official registry, see everything that happened with the company, all registrations, directors. All that you need is Pulse Platform Payment Solutions. Essentially, the date is November 19th, 2024. So we are completely legal. We are official partners of Polymarket in the fastest growing market where everyone can get their opportunities if they won't say drag their feet, but will act here and now. How to confirm that we are partners? You can check the list at bodybuilderpolymarket.com, and these links are also available on our websites everywhere. This is not our list. This is Polymarket's own list of those who are partners with them. At the same time, there are other companies on this list, but the most important thing is that most of these companies, well, we are currently, just think about it, we are already in 28th place. We were in 20th, 25th, 28th periodically, let's say. We are in this ranking between 20th, 30th place. Our next plan to get into the top 10, yes, and then become the #1 builder. All this data is verified on the blockchain, and well, accordingly, anyone can own them. Anyone can go in and check and see for themselves. So we are official partners. Polymarket has listed us as partners. We are in the top 30 builders, providers, essentially, here of traders to this market. We earn large commissions from traders, but there are people who wouldn't want, for example, to trade. If you wouldn't want to trade, you have a great opportunity. It exists in two instruments, right? That is, there is an instrument so-called liquidity. It's not the only one. There will be 7 instruments in total, but at the same time, each of them can be verified, confirmed legislatively, legally, documents, blockchain. Everything is absolutely transparent. We don't accept any money. We only provide a service for essentially earning yes on this market. Well, and if you can go and take a look, we have an instrument such as liquidity. For example, yes, the first instrument. If you don't want to trade, if you want to trade, you come to the terminal. Everything works decentralized. Everything works through MetaMask and Trust Wallet. You just trade. If you don't want to trade, but would like to earn, for example, from 4 to 12, sometimes 15% monthly, receiving dividends from traders every Friday. What does this mean? Look, on Polymarket, right? So just like on Pulse Market, if you pay attention, down below here, say Trump, President, June 30th, trading volume, 6.8 million down below. Next, the Republican presidential, nomination, right, who will win for them in 28, $665 million trading volume. Who will be the NFL champion? 31 million. In total, here is the trading volume. This trading volume is provided by market makers and liquidity providers. So besides the fact that we have a license, we have a terminal for traders in this market. We are also liquidity providers. So how does it work? There are bids and asks. There's an opportunity to buy orders, like those the exchange provides, and earn the spread, the difference. So when you become this is the simplest option. I won't go deep into it now. I'm just telling you briefly. So when you're a liquidity provider, you place liquidity, your money goes into Polymarket. Polymarket market makers fill orders with this money, earn spreads from traders, and pay, commissions to you every Friday. This is a unique tool that gives you the opportunity to earn, such a percentage. But this isn't the final tool, because we'll have tools like copy trade and scalping actually, and a number of other hybrid tools that could yield 16, 17, 18, 20, and even 30 to 40% a month. But you must understand, the higher the percentage, the higher the risk, the more restrictions. Each of the tools, for example, has total amount limits. For example, the liquidity tool has, say, a limit of $15 million. This means you can't invest more in it, at least for now, because the market is, let's say, young. The market is just growing. Maybe later, the opportunity will appear. Let's say there will be copy trading or other tools where the yield could be 15, 20, 30, and 50% a month. But the risks are exponentially higher too, because there are different earning principles. So guys, you need to come and figure it out. And this opportunity, it's absolutely available to everyone. It's the most conservative tool of its kind. For those who want to take risks, there will be riskier tools too. Therefore, liquidity is an opportunity also to check how it works. If you go into the pre-bridge section, you basically will see, here the general, let's say, movement of everything across the blockchain. On the left side, you see the pool that is $15 million currently working in liquidity on Polymarket. This is money, not only ours. It is also money of large investors, and plus separately market makers with whom we work, right? So in total to these 15, if another 15 is added, that will be the total amount which can currently be used in the prediction market. But at the same time, will be other instruments where it will be possible also, let's say, to use them, and there the limits will be plus minus the same, but overall there will be enough instruments for that to earn in this market. Now the trading volume is 330 million. We started when the trading volume was around $10 million, right? So now it has grown 30 times. Just think about it, how much more it will grow. According to our estimates, the trading volume will grow about 100 times. The market will grow about 50 times. So from the current 50 billion in capitalization, as it was in the 16th, 15th, 17th years in cryptocurrency, this market, I think, will somewhere grow to $50 to $5 trillion, to $5 trillion, and maybe even up to 10. Accordingly, commissions, the total percentage, this is the total percentage. Accordingly, part of the commission goes to the market maker, part of the commission goes to us. And accordingly, then already the rest stays with you there up to 12, up to 12, up to 13, up to 10, depending on the instrument percent. As I was saying, there will also be other instruments with higher yields, but associated with higher risk. And it is written further where, in what news, politics, crypto, macro, sports is earned. Approximate total commission. How much was paid out for the month? In total, already paid out in commissions is $4.5 million. In a month, paid out was $375 million. and all internal transactions can be verified. Here, as you can see, everything is transparent on the blockchain. Each of you can click absolutely any wallet, see the transparent work of the market maker, to see that it says Polymarket here. It is written how it all works. Everything is absolutely transparent. Everything that we say can always be verified legally, factually, well, and accordingly checked in the blockchain. Therefore, those who want to earn, let's say, from a promising market without trading, come to Pulse Liquidity. Those who want to trade come to Pulse Market. Yeah, meaning they trade here. And those who, for example, want to earn by investing in our token, you have the opportunity to stake it. You have the opportunity, basically, to earn on its movement on the exchange, or you can buy it cheaper, for example, 10 times compared to the exchange itself. Right now, here is the chart. Our token is already on the exchange. Now it's chart, and as you see, yeah, the peak market cap was 54 million. Now it is 26. And here is a slight consolidation. I think that we will go a lot higher next. Accordingly, and where the price actually started, as you can see, from $2.5 million. And already our token on the exchange has done a 20x. If you want to buy, for example, 10 times cheaper than the market, then you can use such a tool, like essentially the pre-sale. We still have it running, right? Meaning there is 1 billion tokens total. We have already burned 1.5% of the supply, and therefore, friends, you can participate. Our Series A is finished, Series B is running. Right now, you can participate somewhere in the third round, maybe. When you watch this video, it will be the fourth, fifth, depending on which round you participate in, depends exactly how many multipliers you get. Further, your unlock will be 2.5% per month on a daily basis. Well, and plus also staking tools. They are already launched, so you can buy from the market, come to stake it, or you can buy there, hypothetically, 10 times cheaper at the presale. That is entirely up to your preference. Yeah, meaning how you will utilize this. That is the second tool. The first, liquidity. The second tool, accordingly, is related to the token, liquidity staking, various opportunities for passive income based on the token. For this, you need to come in, basically, and study. Next, also, you can make money by recommending. Those who recommend us, essentially, will make the biggest money in their lives, right? And for this, we basically have a bonus system. It is based on very simple principles. There is a starting period. There is VIP 10. Start, that is when you simply made a purchase for $50, either of the token or placed liquidity. There is no difference. And you always earn 10% from any purchase made by your referral. It is important to understand. 10% from token purchases. If your guy placed liquidity, it is 50% less. That is, if a person, for example, bought for $1,000, you got $100 from him, right? That is, if your guy bought for $10,000, you received basically $1,000 from him in the token. So if he bought $10,000 in tokens, you received $1,000 in USDT. But if someone placed $1,000 in liquidity, you earned from them. If a person placed $10,000 in liquidity, you earned $500 from them. Make sense? From the token, 1,000, from liquidity, 500. It's like this for all bonuses. But apart from the linear marketing, there are also levels here. If you have a $250 purchase and a team volume of $5,000, you're already earning 10% from the first line and 5% from the second. Overall, if someone places liquidity, it's 5% from the first line and, 2.5 from the second. So if you make a token sale, the earnings there are twice as high compared to sales of, liquidity. And there are pools. So the higher the level, the larger your team volume, your personal volume, and the more lines you can earn from. In total, we currently have 10 statuses. There will be 15 in all. But if you reach, for example, the highest status, let's jump straight to it, your personal purchase needs to be $150,000 and a team volume of 7.5. What do you get in this case? You will have 11 lines of linear marketing unlocked. This means you'll essentially get up to 40%. Yeah, like up to 42% from all token purchases. And if people actually place liquidity, you get up to 20% from the placement. So from token purchases alone, you earn up to 40%, and from placements, 20%. Overall, if your people or you achieve these statuses, there is also a system of pools. Right here, they are at 2% each on the right side. Actually, there is. Well, if it's a token, if you place liquidity, then it's 1% each. What does this mean? Let's imagine that, say, in a week, the company sold $1 million worth of tokens. Those who hold VIP1, the VIP status, they receive 2%, so they split $20,000. Those who hold VIP2, another 2% gets distributed among them, totaling 4. Those who hold VIP3, well, they share another 2%. So if you're in VIP3, you share in VIP1, VIP2, and VIP3. You're included in all the pools. If you're in VIP10, you are included in 10 pools. Overall, you earn up to 20% from all sales, commissions, liquidity placement. So essentially, pools, that is us as a company, sharing a portion with you. And if our terminal grows to a very high level, you also earn from the terminal's profits. Imagine that you could be earning right now, for example, a percentage of the Binance Exchange's share. Just imagine that you could earn up to 20% of the Binance Exchange's profits. I think every one of you would be sitting right now with a pina colada somewhere, right? On an island and feeling well rested. Maybe it is already like that for you. Then you would already be sitting with your own island. Therefore, friends, it is a great opportunity for absolutely everyone to earn from the company's share, from the exchange's share, from the profits. According to our estimates, we plan to reach a trading volume over the next 3 years. In our terminal, like of 1 billion in daily trading volume. These are Polymarket's current figures. Polymarket will grow by about 10 times during this period. What is 1 billion in daily trading volume? That is 30 billion in trading volume per month. It means traders bought, sold. I will give you some simple math so you have an understanding. If we attract $100 million into liquidity, into staking, into the token, into copy trading, and all the other products which will exist, you as an influencer or a blogger will earn from these $100 million in total, for example, like $40 million. We as a company will earn 5 to 10 million from this. During the same time, upon the terminal reaching 1 billion in daily trading volume. This means an order was bought, an order was sold. 30 billion in monthly trading volume. I will tell you that these aren't the highest numbers. We as a company, just think about it. We as a company will be earning $150 to $200 million a month. And you as leaders, influencers for these pools will be earning $40 to $50 million for everyone. Not for one person, for everyone, right? Per month, total. If we attract $100 million in 3 years, you will earn 40. If in these same 3 years we reach the figures that were stated, we as a company will earn through the terminal $2 to $3 billion, and you will earn $400 to $600 million in commissions from traders. Therefore, this market cannot be missed for one simple reason. Such an opportunity arises once every 10 to 15 years. If something is unclear, you just need to sit down, double check it, and accept it. Do you want to change your life? Do you want to be in a new world with money? Or do you want to stay broke without food and finish eating plastic food that will be for people who have no money? Unfortunately, in a world of inflation, in a world of wars, crises, there are very few opportunities left to make money as technology evolves. That's why prediction market isn't just an opportunity for you. It's an opportunity for someone to start with $1. We already have guys trading with just $1. Who among you has $1? In India, you have it. In Africa, in any country, absolutely everyone has $1. And we have guys trading who start, for example, with $1 and turn it into $200 to $300. Of course, if you're a big leader, that's nothing to you. But think about it. Can you enter the crypto market right now with $1 and actually make something? No. Here, you can turn $1 into 200 to 300. That's why it will be massive. Millions will come here. And our goal is simply to take a slice of that whole pie, so to speak. At the same time, we're working with Big Brother. Our Big Brother is Polymarket. It's the largest exchange with the biggest investors and the most, let's say, secure in the world. And we are essentially their partners, which is why we don't take money. Everything is totally transparent with a token on the exchange, the chance to collect fees without trading, the chance to earn by trading, the biggest opportunity of your entire life. Your job is just to figure it out. So, guys, I hope this little short recording will bring you to your senses a bit, wake you up, make you understand this, hear it, check it, verify it, and give us a huge plus on our side. And consider this too, because smart people follow smart people. We're not inventing anything here. We're following the same smart people. Where the billionaires are, we are. But we know this market well, how the internal order book works, how liquidity works. For a year and a half to get ahead of us, you need to spend a year and a half on this market. We already spent it. We know the internal liquidity, how the order book works, the pros and cons, how a major player operates in this market. And we ourselves are already, let's say, a mid-sized player in this market. We'll be a major player soon. So if you want to work with awesome guys, with awesome people who have been in this market a long time and make real money, you basically need to join us here. I wish you a good day, a great mood. I hope that this recording will build up your desire to move, a desire to figure things out, get involved, and not sleep. Because believe me, one day of your sleep now will later turn into very big consequences for you, and you will be a very, let us say, unhappy person if you do not wake up, do not start acting today. Good day to everyone. A great mood. I hope that we will see each other again, online, offline. We have a big team, open guys, everyone is working. We host events all over the world. Traders, influencers, bloggers, investors, ordinary people. We are waiting for you. Explore this opportunity. Explore exactly the right opportunity. Sustainable within risk management. Do not sell apartments, cars, and kidneys. Think with your head. Act quickly, but the main thing is not on emotions. The main thing is act thoughtfully. Under no circumstances ever exceed your risk management. Have a good day, a great mood. I hope that this was a useful time for you.